So I'm just going to talk about plant nutrition and healthy plants. I think so often everyone focuses on pests and diseases and trying to control them, but I think the age we're in now with less pesticides and more interest in bio, looking at nutrition can stop a lot of the problems that you can get. So that's where I'm coming from, really. So we just look at a plant and we think of plants as being quite primitive. We think that animals as being really advanced and they're mobile and they can go and hunt things. But actually plants are much cleverer and they can mine all the resources they need from the soil. So if they're short of nutrients, they can expand their root systems and go off and search for trace elements and all sorts of things. If they're in a dark place, they can grow towards the light. And plants, can assimilate most things they need by themselves. Now obviously we take it a step further and we put a huge tree in a small pot and we concentrate the problem. They can't go and search for these things. So we have to have a program that is going to give them the best nutrition. And quite often, we can look at the nutrition and make sure we don't come across problems. So if we take a technical approach to it, we can minimize the problems that we're going to get. So if you look at a plant, it can assimilate most of the things it needs itself in terms of the light. If it's got carbon dioxide and water, it can do most of the things it needs. And it's fairly self-supporting. And again, it can take in CO2, it can make glucose, it releases oxygen, which is very important to us, but it also takes up water. So those are the key ingredients for a plant. And we get fixated about the other things, what we call the major elements, the minor elements and the trace elements. And these are equally important to the plant, but when we look at the breakdown of a plant, 95% of the elements the plant can sort out itself, the carbon, the hydrogen and the oxygen. We're only talking about 5% here. So it's quite interesting, but they're still important to the plant.